she seems to be outraged that he's not home, that he's not responding, not thinking that he's not.
He's banging some other chick.
Yeah, maybe whatever.
But I mean, she said, like she yelled that in one of the messages.
I heard him scream pervert. I didn't hear him scream.
That so pervert was there when like your kids are here alone was on the text message. Then she has a voicemail that says, "I'm here with your kids, you pervert." And then the next voicemail, she's like, "I'm here with your kids, and you're effing some other woman." Like it's like, yeah, I think everybody at that house was. It's my guess. It was a salad party.
It seemed like she got outraged about some sort of sexual activity that he was looking to initiate. That's definitely the nature of her yelling seems to be about.
I think it was a swinger party. Like more and more, someone brought it up originally in the chat and mentioned it, and I was like, okay, well that's funny. But then as you look at it, you go, okay, so these guys all go to the bar, they all know each other, they all are used to vacationing around each other and seem to be pretty close, and they do. I mean, not that not that women being in bikinis next to them means that they're all splitting the canyons or anything like that. Like, but you get the impression that this is a close-knit group of friends, and then there's a weird hesitancy on anybody talking about what happens inside the house. And then you have now you have Karen Reed screaming at this guy, and she said that he was kind of like he had been with a whole bunch of women in the neighborhood, or I don't know if she said that in the interview or one of the other women said that basically, yeah, I mean, John was kind of a dog, and he'd had sex with several of these people. And so then you go, okay, so I don't know if this is like a recurring swinger party or anything like that, but is it one of those nights where everybody gets together and they're like, hey, like, should we do this? And he's out there with his girlfriend going, am I going to fly solo at this party? Or are you coming with me? Right? Like I think that's the vibe I'm getting. And she's like, no, I'm not doing that. What are you talking about? I hate those women. They're all fat. And so then she gets in the car and she drives off, and he stays behind to get rowdy. He never ends up getting there. Or maybe he goes in and proposes it and gets in a fight with the homeowner who's like, why are you trying to have sex with my wife?
There are a bunch of reasons to speculate on that. Jen McCabe seems really eager for him to show up. Like 5 times going over, is he here? Is he here? Is he here? Like really eager in a way that just is very unsettling. The question on that though, like I was thinking, guys, if your wife is like that excited about some dude showing up, you sort of need to assess what the nature of your relationship.
And they dated before, right? Like
not Jen McCabe. I don't think he had ever dated Jen McCabe.
So was the other one? There's one of them that I thought he had been with it.
There was another girl. There was a girl who lived around the corner or on a different street, like 1 block over, who he had dated. And their daughters were friends with each other. Some Bella, something like that. I don't know. But the nature of what was happening here is a little bit. It seems like it's a little bit unconventional. We'll call it that. That is a vibe that I have been picking up.
And he seemed to have an interesting. I mean, she has the guy coming over to fix the shower at 8 p.m. on a Friday or whatever, like the plumber who lives down the street.
The boiler.
I think she said that guy was a dog too. And he's coming over, and like John's reaction to that is a little bit, it's like
jealous,
a little bit jealous, but also like trying to be cool about it.
Like why would you have to waste money on a plumber? I could handle that.
Yeah, like I'll handle it Monday. Just like it's Friday. I want to shower at some point.
And we're having a blizzard. And I'm worried about my heat. But but he also makes a comment like, "Oh, you're getting a sexy plumber to come over." That's where there's tell of his jealousy, and he also starts becoming more attentive to her after that.
Or it's playful.
I think she was trying to get him jealous, and I think it worked because if you watch the flow of the conversation, he starts, agreeing to meet up with her at McCarthy's after she brings up the whole plumber thing, and then getting upset about the notion that she's not going to be coming over to his house afterwards. The reason I question, though, I'm sorry.
Maybe maybe the plumber is also ammunition for the proposition that he's about to make to her. If there is a swing party going on,
He
right?
seemed bothered by the plumber. I don't think he liked the plumber. He seemed
Yeah, I
bothered by
know,
the
I know.
plumber.
And so now he's like, look, you had this fucking plumber over. Come on into the house. We're just gonna have a couple drinks, blah, blah, blah. You know, see what happens. Everybody could get friendly. Like it's his ammo. Like you did this earlier. You had this guy over and I trusted you. Like, trust me, come on inside, you know, like that to me. This is selling me on like I'm down with the orgy thing is now my theory of the case.
But so here's my question though. I mean, if you got this older couple engaging in that type of thing happening here, they really going to do
They're
that
not
with
that
all?
old.
They have a bunch of 20-year-old kids, right?
Yeah, but they're what? Jim McCabe's 40. Karen Reed's 40, right?
Well, that's my question. Is
How
are
old's
they going?
John? He
Are
was
they going?
well, he's dead, but
They're going to be doing this around their 20-year-old kids?
gross answer is possible.
I really,
Who knows?
that I see. That's not something that's something I struggle to accept. Maybe I'm naive,
Well, I mean, like,
but that's something I struggle to accept as being a likely thing.
I think there might be a misunderstanding. Like this, I don't think that they would have a Roman orgy in front of the kids, right? Like where everybody's oiled
That's
up.
what
and
you're
writhing.
describing here to
No,
me.
it
That's
is
what.
not.
That's
How
the
dare
visual.
you?
That's the visual.
This is a 4-bedroom house, right?
Yeah,
People go off into their own bedrooms.
but they're not 4-year-old kids who don't understand, or these are 20-year-old kids.
Yeah,
would
so
all
who
be
cares?
Like,
Right? Like these guys, these people have sex with their children, presumably around at some point, like because they're in a house and the kids are in a different room, probably with headphones on. But like, you know, yeah, a bunch of mom and dad's drunk friends are staying over or whatever. I don't know. I'm going with the orgy. I'm just calling it that for fun.
So speaking of which, I'm covering the Diddy trial next week.